It's the Midwestern Movie Reviewer here with another movie review. I recently saw a new slasher film and I love horror movies. I was excited when I saw this trailer. Thought, ooh, another horror movie and with a theme. It was called Founders Day. And I thought it's one of those masked serial killer type slasher films in the vein of like Scream or Jason, Mike Myers. That's kind of original. Went to see this, and oh my goodness, y'all. The premise of this film was that during a mayoral election, someone is committing murders in this small town. I recognize absolutely no one in this film, which is not a problem if it's a really well done film. This film reminded me of something that should have gone straight to streaming or straight to like a Hallmark channel or something. Very poorly done. For example, the scenes where they would kill somebody, the camera angles were all over the place to where you couldn't even see what was happening, which if it's done artfully and in a way that's frightening, that's an element of artistic ability. In this case, it was all over the place and just you're like, what is going on? Who filmed this?
What happened that night?
Let's all stay close to home. Don't let your children out. Stay safe.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a...
I'm telling you, this movie was so poorly done. I can't emphasize it enough. If you want to go and laugh at how horribly made a slasher film was, this is the one for you. When I go to a slasher film, I want to be scared. A jump scare's fine. A suspense and terror, love it. Bring it on. This had none of that. You're bored, basically, or irritated. Because each time they started a new scene, you'd hear a loud bang that had nothing to do with the scene. It would be a scene in the mayor's office where they're getting ready to have an argument, and you'd hear a loud bang. It was so poorly done.
Many of you have asked why we are moving ahead with today's festivities in light of the recent tragedy. In these especially difficult times, Founders Day...
Don't you dare lecture me about Founders.
Jason, some of these other movies, I grew up watching these movies with my brothers. So I love a great slasher. To go to one and sit there in the theater and go, oh my goodness, this is terrible, hurts. Hurts bad. Ultimately, I think this was a political satire somewhat put with a slasher film theme. Kind of a bold direction for this guy to go. The director was Eric Bloomquist, and he also was in this film. Before I go further, I want to say, if you are not familiar with my reviews, please like and subscribe so you can be notified when new reviews come out. Also, I'm going to list some of these other actors. None of these people were well known. This guy, Eric Bloomquist, I looked up and he has directed several just unknown films, nothing I had ever heard of before. So take that as you will. Stars Eric Bloomquist, who's also the director, Naomi Grace, Devin Druid, William Russ, Amy Hargreaves, and Catherine Curtin. Like I said, none of these people had I ever heard of or seen before. And the acting in this movie was so bad. It was very over the top, a lot of yelling and screaming for no reason. Just horrible acting.
A town festival with a mass killer running around.
Whoever it is just getting showy.
That's how these guys started.
I'd have to say, save your money. Do not go see Founders Day. It was not a good movie. And they have a little spiel at the beginning of the film saying, thank you for coming to the theater to see our movie. And so I felt bad when I saw how horrible this movie actually was. But it is bad. Midwestern Movie Reviewer says, this movie's terrible. Don't go see this. Midwestern Movie Reviewer out.